wanted to film something a little bit bright and poppy. I know that as of lately I've been doing a little bit more neutral looks, so it was time to step it up. I am a huge fan of vibrant lipsticks. I mean, I will wear the craziest colors you put in front of me. It doesn't matter. If it's bright, if it's funky, I love it. It's just an automatic. So I really wanted to do that today for this look. So I use this lipstick from Maybelline. This is one of the matte lipsticks. This is called All Fired Up. It is to die for. It's so pretty and fun. It's just like an awesome like neon watermelon sort of color. So this look is sort of like a burnt orange and pink summer vibe. I didn't do contour, I just kind of bronzed the crap out of my face, focused a lot on the lips, and then also did a little false lashes. So, you know, this is serious business for me. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you love this look. I would love to hear your thoughts about it down below in the comments. I read and respond to everything. So I would love to interact with you there. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I really want to do a question and answer video. So if you have any questions for me, please leave them down below. If I find that it's a question that seems like really interesting and that other people would want to kind of know about, then I won't respond to you there. I'll just write it down and then save it for a question and answer video. So you can tweet at me, you can write down below. There's multiple ways to get a hold of me. You can even ask me on Instagram. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. My subscriber count is slowly but surely building. So, you know, it's been a lot of hard work, but it's really cool to see those numbers grow. So I figured that it would be cool for you guys to finally get to learn something a little bit about me. So if you have any questions for me, I would love to hear them and I would love to answer them. So, all right, let's jump into the tutorial. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.
Well, hello there. I am extremely pale, so you may want to put your sunglasses on. I'm highly reflective. The first thing I'm doing is using my Estee Lauder Idealist Pore Minimizing Skin Rift Finisher, which is the bomb. And then over top of that, I'm applying some of my Estee Lauder DayWear Moisturizer. This is broad spectrum SPF 15, so not super high SPF, but enough for like a little bit of moderate sun protection. So I'm just applying that all over my face, including over and around my eyes. For my foundation today, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. It looks like I'm painting it on, and that's because I am. I'm using my 3D HD Kabuki brush from Sigma. I actually have been really loving this brush because it really allows you to get in those little angles around your face, like my nose and around the mouth and just whatever. It just contours around the face perfectly. So I've really been impressed with this brush. It took me a little bit to get on the bandwagon, but I'm really happy with it. Then I'm using some of my Estee Lauder Brush On BB Glow highlighting pen thing, and I'm just kind of brightening up under and around my eyes, making sure I get that inner corner right at the bridge of the nose. That's where women get a lot of darkness, and people just in general, and they forget to cover that. So make sure you brighten that area too. That's super duper important. And then I'm just blending that out using a dense little kind of buffing brush from Zoeva. And I'm also going to take this pen down the center of the nose, center of the forehead, as well as on the chin and on the Cupid's bow, and then just blend it out. You can use your fingers for this or use a brush. Doesn't matter, just whatever floats your boat. All right, now I'm using some of my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I am just going to prime my eyes with this. So using that same brush as before, and just a really light amount of this. I just want to barely cover my lids. To set the face, I'm using my trusty Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder and a big powder brush, just buffing this all over the skin, including over and around the eyelids. So just get everything. You could do this with your eyes closed. All right, then to set around the eyes even better, I'm going to use some of my Be a Bombshell Cosmetics Smooth Criminal Powder. You guys know I can't live without this. This is my like #1 product. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It's allergy season. I don't know about you guys, but I've been suffering. Okay, so now I'm going to use some bronzer. This is the Enter Pronoun bronzer, and I'm just using a big kind of fluffy blush brush for this. I'm not contouring. I'm just warming up the face a whole bunch, and I'm just going until I feel like, okay, I've brought some warmth back in. And I'm also going to go alongside of the nose with this just to kind of shadow a little bit. Now for the brows, I'm using my Wonder Brow. I don't know if I've used this on my channel yet. I don't think I have, but it's really, really an awesome product. It has the craziest staying power. It will never come off unless you really want it to. So you can apply this either straight from the little applicator that comes on the end of the wand, or you can do it like me. I'm using a little tapered angled liner brush, and I like both ways. It just depends on how much time you got and you know, kind of what you want the finished result to look like. This gives you a little bit more of a polished look. So if you're going for that, I'd recommend using a brush. All right, then I'm just going to use some of this NYX eyebrow marker in the shade medium and just kind of extending the tail of my brow. I was having a hard time doing that with the Wonder Brow. And then using that same product, I'm going around and enhancing my little freckles on my face, which actually I sprouted another one, which I'm quite excited about. Okay, so then I'm going to use my Morphe 350 palette on the lids. I'm starting off with this kind of soft peachy orange color in the crease, buffing it out a lot, fluffing it all over the place. You can be really messy with this. I'm just using a big Sigma fluffy brush and just go until you got lots of pigment on there. Then I'm using this slightly darker, like reddish orange brown tone shadow, and then using a little Zoeva brush. This is an E36, and just kind of warming up the outer corners a little bit, and then going over top of that again with the same brush and a slightly darker brown to create more of a shadow. It just wasn't dark enough for me. So I'm doing that with this brush, and I love this brush because it just creates the lightest touch. You cannot mess it up, I swear. And then I'm also bringing this a little bit into the crease. Not a ton, just a little. Then I'm using this super reflective shimmery peach color and using a flat brush from Zoeva, pressing that on the lid and not creating a cut crease, but I'm kind of stopping the color abruptly. I just want it to be on like the flat part of my lid. So I'm bringing that about 2/3 across my lid, and then I'm going to go back in with a fluffy brush again and just sort of blend out that crease one more time, but still kind of maintaining a sharp glitter edge, if that makes any sense. I think you guys get it. All right, then I'm going back into this sort of warm brown color, lining my lower lash line with this, and this is a Sigma Tightline Liner. This is an E16 brush, bringing that basically all the way along the bottom of my lash line, and then again using this soft peach orange color and using a Zoeva pencil brush to buff that out, give me a little bit of warmth, and I'm not bringing that down too far. I'm just sort of creating a really soft shadow. For my liner, I'm going to create a wing, and I'm using my Sigma gel liner in the color Wicked, which is the black shade. And then I'm also using a little tiny Sigma brush. What are you called? I can't find it in front of me. I will list it down below as well as everything else that I use. So you can find it there. But anyway, I'm just creating sort of a modest wing. I didn't want to go too crazy. In fact, I actually filmed this eye look twice because I screwed up the wing liner. So trust me, you know, like no one is perfect. I messed it up. Like lots of people mess up their wing liner, you know, it's not the end of the world. It just takes practice and patience. So then for the mascara, I'm using this NARS Audacious Mascara, which I used in my last video, but I don't know how I feel about this. I think it kind of crumbles on my face. So I don't know. It's really pretty, but it's just, I don't think it has great longevity. And then for my lashes, I'm using some little wispies from Ardell, just cheap drugstore ones. I love these so much. I feel like just so pretty with these lashes on. Sometimes lashes make me feel kind of ugly, and these I love. Okay, then for the blush, I am using this Ombre blush from NYX. I cannot remember the name of that either, but I'm going to link it down below. It is super bright, like sunset orange, pink neon color. So pretty. And I'm just kind of, you know, putting this all over the cheeks. And then I'm using this adorable little Opal Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, brushing this on top of the cheekbones. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. I mean, like, I understand why everyone loves it now. It took me forever to try it, but I love it. So, you know, hitting every single part of the face that I want to, so all the high points. And then for lipstick, I'm using this lipstick from Maybelline. This is one of the mattes in All Fired Up. And this color is just, you know, it gives me life. It gives me life, and I love it, and I think everyone should have it and wear it and rock it. Then I was feeling a little bit washed out because you can see how pale I am. I need some color. So I decided to go back into that bronzer and warm up the perimeters of my face a little bit more. I'm going to set everything using my L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. And then what else do I do? Let's see. Oh, perfume. Modern Muse Le Rouge from Estee Lauder. This was a favorite back in like January or December or something. It's an all-time fave. Honestly, it's such a beautiful, warm, soft, florally, and sophisticated smell all at the same time. Then I'm going to warm up my collarbones and then my shoulders to get some of that highlight going there as well. Totally unnecessary, but feels completely amazing. Ta-da! That is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys try it out.